Things bouncing to the groove. All by themselves. That's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game. I'm seeing how it's She said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do. You and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Up next, it's our main event between the Tennessee Titans and the Dallas Cowboys. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Operated from the gun, here's May. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Jeffrey Bossa. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Darts coming out throwing. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd down now. Here's Darts. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover, even some earlier momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. We'll actually head to that other sidelines.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. the gut. Running in the red zone. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Nevis with a point after. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Nevis ready to send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. The tight end in motion now. Blown back, gets the handoff. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Kicking team out to try the extra points. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Titans tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throwing on 3rd. Here's Dart. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Okay, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. A give now from the gun. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Hey, these are the type of gains he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
From the gun, here's Dart. That's incomplete left side.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Lion. 18 Pioneer.
3rd and long for him here. His shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and long. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Mevis able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, throw. Hey, what's that?
From the gun, it's May. It is cut left side. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running for the marker on 2nd. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through 1 tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
May not a throw on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
First down throw for May. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And this is going to be Cowboys football.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go. Set.
Plowing up the middle. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
It's 2nd and inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Another carry for him. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he's going to score a touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow their lead off the turnover. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns. And that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Memphis ready to send this one away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Now give left side. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. Our score, 17-7. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. May now from the gun. Cuts, this is Xavier Leggett. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Titans have a 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll run here on 1st down. Rolling into enemy territory. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but showing love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
5. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Here's May to the air. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
May trying again here on 2nd. Connects on the crosser. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Quick throw completed by May. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now. They need 7.
Here goes tonight.
Throwing again. It's May. The catch is made near the edge. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. To the air yet again, May. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas. Angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Smith. Defense making a couple of good stops here. And this brings up 3rd and goal.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seen him get beat there, forced to take it out of bounds near the line? Well, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
Here's May, 3rd and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans face a 4-point deficit. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. Has room down the left sideline. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys making a 9-point advantage. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
Nevis ready to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. And they get about 5 on that first down as he's sent out of bounds. So 5 still to go now on second.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
May now. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Made a throw it. Complete over the middle. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down, May. All in left side. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Second and 3 now. Again, it's May. He completes it in traffic. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
They'll try and punch it in. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans reduce the lead to just 4. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Cowboys with the lead here at AT&T. Run lost them a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11. Shotgun this time. Here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. He's brought down before the return gets far.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here's May on 1st and 10. Screen here for Smith. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
To the air on 1st down, May. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Jeffrey Bossa. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
On play action with Dart. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go.
Give now to the running back. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run. Nice run across the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime.
You know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Mevis now for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Now, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Mevis ready to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. From the gun, it's May. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Crazy. Hey, what's up?
Operating from the gun, here's May. That's caught for the first. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st down throw for May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Back to the air. It's May. Going all the way to the end zone here. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Great job. Hey, what's up?
3rd and long for him here. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Here goes up. Hey, what's up?
May throwing for it. Throw left side, complete. And he's out of bounds a mile from that marker. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
He'll throw it. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Incomplete pass on first down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Got for big yards on the right side. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Dive play straight ahead. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Rick Martin making that play.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Street! Let's go now.
They give it to him again. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker. Third and a lone yard coming up.
3rd and 1.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And this is going to wind up short. The defense all over that run. They only let him get back to the line of scrimmage. This is going to be 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Dart. That's cut beyond the marker. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4th.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So 1st down from the 41. There's a dive up the middle. He's still going at the 30. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for Dallas. 1st down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Here's the handoff. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Back to the well again. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that they love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Law sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Here's another for him. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Ball spotted right back at the line, so no gain. And now they've got to get 9 on 3rd and goal.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
60 bison, 60 bison, 19 tight, 19 tight. Rig alert, rig alert. Mustang right, hurt, hurt.
Now Dart's going to the air. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Here we go, throw.
Here's made in the air. Dumps it off to his running back. Blast through midfield. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans start the second half with some needed points. Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Trap alert. Let's go now.
Right up the gut. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. At the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 16-point ball game. There's time to chat him about poor tackling later, Brock.
And I probably will.
And you probably will. Coach probably will give him an earful about it as well. But let's not let the missed tackle take away from excellent effort he had on that run.
Yeah, it really was his effort to force that missed tackle. Okay, I think that's the key, and open the door for that touchdown. As soon as he slipped that stop, his mind was focused on one thing and one thing only, the end zone.
Mevis ready to send this one away. His return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. He'll put everything he's got behind it. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
From the gun on 3rd down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Reaches the 40.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Setting him on the dime. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Plowing up the middle. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action. Hand off to the back. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Needing 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal. Darts out of the shotgun. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Starting from the 5. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26.
Set. 60 by 6. Buffalo 18. 70 range. 70 range. Check go.
Looking in the air here. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 15. And the Titans' 1st down.
He's going to throw it again. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. It only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They are throwing it again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeffrey Bossa. All right, defense did its job. Forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
They'll run here on 1st down. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They'll run it from the gun. And fire ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Throwing on 3rd. Here's Dart. Caught. Nice gain left side. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys keep running away with this. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys continue piling onto this lead.
Harrison
Mevis ready to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Throwing the out route complete. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Completed over the middle. And he has this down to the 34. It's a pickup of 26. And the Titans have a 1st. Offensive line fast.
1st down, Tennessee.
Throwing now on 1st down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 12. And the Titans 1st down.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
Let's go.
Takes the 2nd down. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is going to be Cowboys football.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
Trying the handoff. Space on the right. He's got room. Running in the red zone. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cowboys are running them out of the building.
We hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Levis now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again.
66, Titans 28.
Levis ready to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. And he is stumped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee first down. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. To the air now on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it, and he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Go, Rick. Go. Set. Let's go.
Give now to the running back. Keeps it moving. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
Hand the street. Here we go. Shot. Go.
On first down, they'll run. And he He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Ready, set, hey, Cowboy 80. Hut, hut.
First down, and they go right back to him. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. And after this play, there's a Titan out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him.
Check, Panther. Come on, set. Go, check, Get up.
They'll run now on second down. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
Seven Pirate. Let's go.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Cowboys continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys tack on 7 more to their lead. Beavis ready to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. They'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. The give now out of the shotgun. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Titans putting up points in a game decided. He saw that running lane pretty early, you could tell. A quick burst got him to it, through it, and then into a foot race down the field.
And there's the challenge defensively with a group that has this much speed and athleticism. You're late for just a second. You lose your eyes for just a second, Kate, and he is gone once he touched the second level.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. Titans are pointing. We'll wait and see. Oh, they did get it back! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Set up.
Now a run here from the gun. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Hawk 70, Hawk, take over.
From the red zone now. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Cowboys throwing 6 more on the blowout.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Mevis now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys continue adding on to that lead. Now we have a member of the Titans injured after the play and in need of some assistance. Mevis ready to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. First down from the 42. They give it to him again.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. The give to the fullback. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Rocco.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Azarie Thomas. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's the handoff. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Let's go now.
Right up the gut. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Back-to-back carries here. He pushed for it, but they held strong. Gets it up to the marker, but about a yard away, it looks like. 4th down.
A gain of 5 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history.